Hello.
Good afternoon, Mr. Lee. I'm calling from IST Bank, and we would like to share with you more about our premium credit card.
Telemarketing. A word that stirs up memories of being greeted by a plastic friendliness, only to be presented with information on a product or service you don't really need.
Yeah, I don't qualify and I already have a card. Yeah.
You end up feeling frustrated and sometimes aggrieved, having to reject someone you don't even know. But don't worry, you're not alone. Many people have written into the papers to complain about the nuisance of telemarketers. They lament how the calls are made during the office hours and how they keep getting calls from the same company even though they have rejected them before. Almost every person on the street would have had a brush with a friendly call center agent. Could you tell me about some experiences you have with telemarketers?
Yes, telemarketers can be really annoying sometimes, unfortunately. I have been one myself before, but they will keep calling back and I try to tell them as nicely as possible, sorry, I don't want your product. If I do, then of course I'll talk to them, but usually it's a product that I don't want.
Yeah, it's a little irritating because sometimes you realize that you didn't give out your contacts to anyone at all, and they just keep calling you and saying that they're from this bank or that organization, and you tell them to stop calling you because basically you don't qualify or you're not interested, but they just keep calling you back. So that can be a little irritating at times.
There's too much of them, but I mean it's gonna be very hard to regulate these telemarketers. Yeah, it's a trend coming out, but there's nothing much you can do. It all depends on yourself, whether you want to brush them off or not. Yeah.
Usually we find them irritants because I'm always busy. Yeah, but there are certain good ones. I mean, as long as it's about interesting questions or something that is related or they are selling good things, then maybe, yeah.
I think it's quite a good way to get information about other things, but at times it can be quite, how do I phrase this nicely? It can come at inconvenient times sometimes, so it gets a bit on your nerves, maybe a bit irritating.
I think if the banks or the telemarketing company has done a good job in their own internal research and all these things, I think it's good because some customers still need those information. They will find it useful, but most of all, I think importantly they can still call, but I think they need to do some internal homework first before calling.
While most agree that telemarketers are a nuisance, there are still some who feel that the information they provide is useful. Next, we go to Case to see just how many complaints they've received over telemarketing.